Okay, folks, I think we're live. We have a small number performance tonight, so you just get more of all of us.
That's right.
We have a small number performance tonight, so you just get more of all of us.
Get down.
Okay, hold on just a second. I'm just sharing this out, and then we'll get started. Okay, Walt, Marlene.
Okay, let me just get there. A second. There we go. Make sure everything's down. All right. 1, 2, 4. Winter, summer season is taking over. It's quiet like new fallen snow. I told you summer stories, but outside it's getting mighty cold. I told you everything I could about me. I told you everything I could. How would you feel if the world was falling apart around you? Pieces of the sky were falling in your neighbor's yard, but not on you. Wouldn't you feel just a little bit funny? Think that's something you ought to do. Solutions that never lay down before you. The answers all around. Believing it's all the friends you need to talk to. And I believing in you. I told you everything I could about me. I told you everything I could. told you everything I could about me. I told you everything I could.
Very nice.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
That was pretty.
Thank you.
Okay. You ready, Pete?
All right. I haven't played this one in a while. It's a Johnny Cash song. Well, you wonder why I always dress in black, why you never see bright colors on my back, and why does my appearance seem to have a somber tone? Well, there's a reason for the things that I have on. I wear the black for the poor and the beaten down, living on the hopeless, hungry side of town. I wear it for the prisoner who is long paid for his crime, but he's there because he's a victim of the times. I wear the black for those who've never read or listened to the words that Jesus said about the road to happiness through love and charity. Why, you'd think he's talking straight to you and me. Well, we're doing mighty fine, I do suppose, in our streak of lightning cars and fancy clothes. But just so we're reminded of the ones who are held back, up front there ought to be a man in black. Oh, I wear it for the sick and the lonely old, for the reckless ones whose bad trips left them cold. I wear it for in mourning for the lives that could have been. Each week we lose 100 fine young men. And I wear it for the thousands who have died, believing that the Lord was on their side. I wear it for another 100,000 who have died, believing that we all were on their side. Well, there's things that never will be right, I know, and things need changing everywhere you go. But till we start to make a move to make a few things right, you never see me wear a suit of white. And I'd love to wear a rainbow every day, tell the world that everything's okay. But I'll try to carry off a little darkness on my back till things are brighter. I'm the man in black.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for Johnny.
All right. You didn't dress for it, though. Man in green.
Yeah,
It's sort of a charcoal gray, really.
Okay.
I can
Lighting.
switch to, yeah, my color balance is off. Let's we can switch that sort of,
Okay, that looks better.
there we go. Make it purple or something.
it's the man in purple. Oh my God.
I want it darker. Okay.
And I got to be the baby.
All right, so I've been working on this.
They say in every life a little bit of rain must fall, but it's been so dry so long, never seems to rain at all. Make it rain, make it rain, let your love flow down on me. Make it rain. everybody loves the sun until the waters all run dry. The hills are turning brown, dust is blowing in the sky, and the love that used to flow haven't felt in a long, long time. Seems like you don't know that inside I've been crying. Make it rain, make it rain. Let your love pour down on me. Make it rain. And oh, what I'd give just to hear the thunder rolling, and to see the blue skies turn to darkest gray. The smell of the rain on the dusty ground, and the love that you brought me yesterday. And it seems that in my life the rain is never gonna fall. I went looking for a well, only found a mud-caked hole. Make it rain, make it rain. Let your love flow down on me. Make it rain.
Yes.
Yes.
Sounding good.
Thank you.
My unmute switch there.
Okay, back around.
Nice. Boy, it comes around quick, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
We'd like to wish a happy birthday this past week to our Ohio songwriting friend, Kim Ritchie.
Yep, yep.
It's a new one for us. So, anyhow. One, two. Hello, old friend. Oh, this is so like you to drop back in. You're right on time. How have I been? Well, that can of worms ain't worth opening. Leaving it fine, just fine. Ooh, I'm just fine. So how about you? Yeah, how about those big dreams? Did some come true according to plan? Are you married yet? Huh, I thought you would be by now. I forget. What was her name? What was her name? Ooh, good old what's her name? And is it me you want? You're just lonely, aren't we all? I and found. Glad you called. You made me smile. Hell, I laughed right out loud. It's been a while, and it feels real good. You know, I'd wish, were I the wishing kind, that you'd take a trip down to my neighborhood, my neighborhood. Ooh, yeah, come down to my neighborhood. And is it me you want? You're just lonely, aren't we all? I like the way you sound straight out of lost and found. Glad you called. Well, old friend,
Well done.
Thank you.
Pretty song.
and a true story too.
Yeah.
All good stories are true.
All right. February is just around the corner when the February album writing month project will come around again, and I will finally finish some new songs. But I thought I'd reprise this one from last February, which I don't think I've played since probably March. It was my own fault, you know, I suppose. Wounds self-inflicted by the path that I chose. Bared my fangs to every stranger's face I saw. I chewed glass and nails just to show you my mettle. I never paled and I sure never settled. I was nature, red in tooth and claw. So do me a favor now, lend me a hand. Tune up the fiddle and strike up the band. I've got to keep moving to stand half a chance. Sing me a marching song, drum me a dance. My heart was punctured by the words that I ate. I couldn't see it till it was too late. Didn't feel it till I tasted blood. But as I sowed, so I shall reap. Look at those cards, you can read them and weep. With every step, I sink deeper in the mud. So do me a favor now, lend me a hand. Tune up your fiddle and strike up the band. I got to keep moving to stand half a chance. So sing me a marching song, drum me a dance. Now I'm all alone, I've lost my last friend. The nights are still cold even at winter's end. And if I let myself fall asleep, you know I fear the worst. But if I don't die before I wake, This solemn promise to you I will make. I'll live every last day as if it was my first. So do me a favor now, lend me a hand. Strike up a band, strike up a band. I got to keep moving to stand half a chance. Sing me a marching song, drum me a dance. I got to keep moving to stand half a chance. So sing me a marching song, drum me a dance.
Yay! I remember that. That's a nice song.
Thanks. That was like that was in response to a prompt where they gave me this weird like tarot card with a strange saying on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. The card said, "Heed my warning, dear child, for what I hold is far from unsung lullabies. Swallow a nail and you can expect bleeding from within."
Oh, yeah.
A Des song.
That's pleasant.
Yeah, it's a very Des song. Yeah.
Let's not pick on Des. He's not here to defend himself.
Well,
I can't strum. I can't strum that Des thing. I one of these days I'll have to figure out how he does that.
It's kind of Richie Havens.
That's, yeah, I get that impression.
And here is Mike.
okay. Well, when you write a Christmas song, you don't get many chances to do it. So it's December. I figure it's legit.
Well, we used to send out Christmas cards, but I guess that's nearly gone. I have some friends that send them, and I treasure every one. Those little bits of paper fly from everywhere to here as I look out on the darkest time of year. It's raining in Los Angeles, the sky's a cloudy gray, but it's warm here with the family on another Christmas day. So I thought I'd write a Christmas song, let you know that I'm still here, to so many friends and family I hold dear. So I wish you Merry Christmas, may your light forever shine. And I wish you Happy Hanukkah, burning oil lamps divine. And I bless the winter solstice that draws us close and near as we look out at the dawning of the year. There are so many people that I carry in my heart, some that I saw yesterday and some so long apart. Some are deep forever friends and some just passing through, but in my life my love for them is true. And long ago we gathered to mark the longest night. We huddled there together as we waited for the light. We prayed to all the gods we know for daylight to appear. Then we danced and drank to celebrate the year. So I wish you Merry Christmas, may your light forever shine. And I wish you Happy Hanukkah, burning oil lamps divine. And I bless the winter solstice that draws us close and near as we look out on the dawning of the year. And I feel like my country has been struggling towards the light. Faces looking worried, waiting nervous through the night. The New Year is a chance for us to put away our fear with a hopeful January drawing near. So I wish you Merry Christmas, may your light forever shine. And I wish you Happy Hanukkah, burning oil lamps divine. And I bless the winter solstice that draws us close and near as we look out on the dawning of the year. And we used to send out Christmas cards, but I guess that's nearly gone.
It's a nice one.
That's beautiful.
And then every year I go, oh, I got to fix that line. But probably next year. Wait till next year.
Yeah, like I'll figure out how to get a stereo mix on this guitar from my preamp. I'll do that next week, and then next week, and then next week.
Could happen.
Yeah, it could happen, but it likely won't.
Maybe for Christmas, it'll be your gift for Behringer.
The Behringer Ferry will alight only on December 25th. The Behringer Ferry comes to every home. And suddenly all those broken Behringer boxes start working again. It's a Christmas miracle, for God's sake.
Are you saying it's my turn? Have Walt and Marlene run out of things to sing?
Oh, no.
No, not at all.
I'm saying I pressed the wrong button. The Behringer Ferry was busy.
Well, we're going to do this one that we kind of rustled up this year. It'll probably have a longer shelf life than Casey Musgrave's marriage that it was written about. But all right. But we got a song out of it.
You got a song on it.
All right. Born in a hurry, always late, haven't been early since '88. Texas is hot, I can be cold. Grandma cried when I pierced my nose. Good in a glass, good on green, good when you put your hands all over me. I'm alright with the slow burn. Taking my time, let the world turn. I'm gonna do it my way, it'll be alright. Burn it down and it takes all night. It's a slow burn. In Tennessee, the sun's going down, but in Beijing, they're headed out to work. You know the bar down the street don't close for an hour. We should take a walk and look at all the flowers. I'm alright with the slow burn. Taking my time, let the world turn. I'm gonna do it my way, it'll be alright. We burn it down and it takes all night. It's a slow burn.
I'm a lot like you. Oh man, look at my life. 24 and there's so much more. Live alone in a paradise that makes me think true. Love and loss is such a cost. Give me things that don't get lost, like a toy that won't get tossed. Home, home. Oh man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day through. Just one look in my eyes and you can tell that's true.
Old soul, waiting my turn. I know a few things, but I still got a lot to learn. So I'm alright with the slow burn. A slow burn. Slow burn. I'm alright with the slow burn.
All right.
you.
Now it's your turn, Pete.
Another night in another strange town, a room without much of a view. I lock the doors, I try to get ready for the thing that they sent me to do. 'Cause a man's gotta do what he's gotta do, gotta go where he's gotta go. Gotta see what his eyes can see, gotta learn what he doesn't know. Another day where none here at dawn can be sure to see tomorrow unfold. And even the strong are afraid to go out because of the things they've been told. But a man's gotta go where he's gotta go, gotta be who he's gonna be. Couldn't do it if I didn't know she was waiting at home for me tomorrow. When I go to bed, she's opening her eyes. When I wake, she's drifting off to sleep. In the moments between, we send wishes and prayers to each other across the dark deep. 'Cause a man's gotta do what he's gotta do, gotta go where he's gotta go. Gotta see what his eyes can see, gotta learn what he doesn't know. And a man's gotta go where he's gotta go, gotta be who he's gonna be. Couldn't do it if I didn't know she was waiting at home for me. Have you ever been 10,000 miles from the one you love the best? An ocean between your two beating hearts and an emptiness deep in your chest. Have you ever been 10,000 miles from the one who holds your heart? You learn to turn loneliness into a work of art. Tomorrow I'll rise and shoulder my load. I'll start my long journey again. Over hours and fields, over hours and days, over miles, over fields, over lands that have never seen man. 'Cause a man's gotta do what he's gotta do, gotta go where he's gotta go. Gotta see what his eyes can see, gotta learn what he doesn't know. Have you ever been 10,000 miles from the one you love the best? An ocean between your two beating hearts and an emptiness deep in your chest. Have you ever been 10,000 miles from the one who holds your heart? You learn to turn loneliness into a work of art. Another night in another strange town, a room without much of a view.
Is that another one of your February songs?
No, that's the one song I actually finished at Steve Earle's camp years ago.
Okay.
I had it about two-thirds done.
It had a kind of a Steve Earle thing going there, and I was thinking, like, this sounds familiar. You've done it at least once, haven't you?
I've done it at least once. It's been a while, and
Yeah.
as you can tell by my forgetting what the next verse was at one point.
Well, I could have done it an hour before and forgot the next verse. I haven't really noticed the relationship there.
Yeah.
I was thinking you could do that and then do When I Paint My Masterpiece. Which also has hotels and art.
Heading west Sunday morning from Alhambra, on the wide open highway into town. The empty buildings seem to be whispering to me, even though there's nobody around. And I don't understand why you're not with me, and I don't know where I'm going on this drive. There, the sun is in the sky, and I'm still feeling high, living on both sides of the five. A model walks her boxer on the boardwalk, past an old man holding out his hand. She looks by him at the fog on the water, remembering a young girl on the sand. And outside the banh mi shop in Temple City, the baker sips a cup of coffee to revive. The morning sun beats hard upon the asphalt, living on both sides of the five. There's a million broken hearts in the city, each one looking for a way to mend. Everybody here has got a story. Everybody here is wishing they could find a friend. It would take me much more than one lifetime just to try to understand all that's around. There's so much I'll never know. I'm going with the flow, learning how to love the things I've found. And I remember all those mornings you were with me, and I'm lucky that I got out alive. There's an emptiness inside that I never could abide, living on both sides of the five, living on both sides of the five.
Nice.
that song, Mike.
I need to have Happy give me a lesson on how to play it better.
Don't count on us to tell you how to play things better.
If only you knew the guy who wrote it.
Slauson cutoff and cut off your Slauson, right?
Alrighty.
Going back to the first song that the Harmony Sluts did in their first year at Frets and Refrains, since we're coming up on our 9th anniversary and their 10th anniversary coming up next year. Okay. Love hurts, love scars, love wounds and mars any heart not tough nor strong enough to take a lot of pain, take a lot of pain. Love is like a cloud, pours a lot of rain. Love hurts. Ooh, love hurts. I'm young, I know, but even so, I know a thing or two. I've learned from you. I've really learned a lot. I've really learned a lot. Love is like a stove, burns you when it's hot. Love hurts. Ooh, love hurts. Some fools think of happiness, blissfulness, togetherness. Some fools fool themselves, I guess, but they're not fooling me. I know it isn't true. I know it isn't true. Love is just a lie made to make you blue. Love hurts. Ooh, love hurts. Some fools think of happiness, blissfulness, togetherness. Some fools fool themselves, I guess, but they're not fooling me. I know it isn't true. I know it isn't true. Love is just just a lie made to make you blue. Love hurts. Ooh, love hurts. Ooh, love hurts. Ooh, love hurts.
I think that's the best I ever heard you do it.
Thank you.
Sounds good. It's the, I think it's having a Baltimore Ravens game going that probably.
No,
Yeah.
that's
That's
not that's not making the 2-point conversion hurts.
Well, it was my father's 81st birthday, which he apparently celebrated by playing some form of beach ball volleyball that they play in the pool at the retirement place where my parents live right now. My father is the kind of guy that signs up for all activities. And I think this is the only song that actually mentions my father, so I thought I'd do it today. In my dreams, I'm stranded on a lonely desert isle. Ain't no rescue coming, so it's gonna be a while. Nothing but static on that radio dial. And I can see you're out there on an island of your own, counting down the days and staring at your phone, even though that battery is long since dead and gone. My daddy taught me names for 100 different stars. Deviation, variation, the compass and the chart, so I could find my way back home no matter where I start. Lately I've been thinking about cutting down a tree, building up a boat with room for you and me, even though we've never spent a single night at sea. And maybe you've been dreaming about a vessel of your own, every line neatly coiled, the sails already sewn, waiting for a wind that's never ever blown. My daddy taught me names for 100 different stars. Deviation, constellations, the compass and the chart, so I could find my way back home no matter where I start. Horsetails in the morning sky, a ring around the moon. When you can read the signs, the weather's changing soon. The wind is kicking up, it's shifting to the west. Sailor, take warning and try to get some rest. Tonight's the night we'll set off from this dark and lonely beach, with both hands on the tiller and the salt wind in our teeth. And we'll be there by morning if we make it past the reef. Tonight's the night I'll set off from this dark and lonely beach, with both hands on the tiller and the salt wind in our teeth. And we'll be home by morning if we make it past the reef. It was going so well there for a little while.
Don't worry about it. It's still a beautiful song. I love that song.
It's my fault because I made you change that line.
About the
It is
sail.
partly your fault. But the bigger fault is that I decided to get clever with that modulation to the B flat
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty.
major chord, which is I've got to find another way to play that chord because it always gets tangled up.
I was waiting for someone to say that.
Tangled up in B flat.
That doesn't quite sound good. Hold on a sec. We tune because we care. That's it.
Goodbye, California, I'm leaving you now. Headed for a better place I've found. Things I loved about you have gone missing somehow. Goodbye, California, goodbye. Every day I hear about somebody getting out. It's just too hard to live here, they say. Takes everything they've got to pay the rent and gas the car. While everywhere they look, they see nothing but decay. Goodbye, California, I'm leaving you now. Headed for a better place I've found. The things I loved about you have gone missing somehow. Goodbye, California, goodbye. There isn't any water left. The ground is slowly shifting. There's people living underneath the highway. There's fires burning in the hills. Smoke is never lifting. Things they have promised have all gone astray. Then the winter rains fall upon the sun-baked ground. I see the red sun melting in the water. So many people, so many shades of brown. Your golden pathways lie before my son and my daughter. Goodbye to you leavers, I'll stay right here where I am. California, I will surely try to live a better life, love my neighbor if I can. Here in California till I die. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Talk about people
Day
living under
after
the
day,
overpasses.
more
We're
people
just
come
thinking
to
about
LA.
my brother. My brother lives in Pahrump, Nevada, and he says
So you say.
Vegas has the same problem of people living under the interstates. So.
They live in the
And in
sewers.
and in the
there.
sewers, right? And in the sewers, that's correct.
Les Miserables.
Well, it's the driest place around.
Yeah. Well, it's out of the sun when it's in the
That's
summer,
right.
but in the winter,
You can get a bit of damp, I guess.
The first time I ever heard this song, it reminded me of my late friend Sarah McGlattery Lamont, who used to sing telegrams for Western Onion
right?
because of one of the lines in here, and also of her soon-to-be husband who was spending his time in Tibet at some time. So anyhow, let's go. You spoke to me of your divided loyalty and circumstantial fraud and blessings in disguise. In every pledge we made to South and then began to fade, human error we agreed. It was a careless oversight. You woke me up to say goodbye and wish me luck in everything I did with any other boy. And then you stopped at the door and gave the look you know I adore. Said you expected me to follow you all over the world. 3 weeks in Rome, in someone else's summer home, an unsophisticated time. We were foolish all the while. We went to all the racy films, and you said get a load of them at the lovers on the screen, and all the lovers down the aisle. All my friends say quit. They tell me I'll get over it, but every time you call, my heart is in a whirl. I don't care if I'm your weekend pal. I don't care if I'm your sometimes gal. Wouldn't hesitate to follow you all over the world. There'll be no fading away, long as you call me your holiday. This has to be the best one yet. Singing telegram from you in Tibet. Did you really think I'd come? Drop everything and run. It's really much too far away. Couldn't have afforded it anyway. Meet me somewhere in between, neath the cedar trees of Lebanon, and we'll walk hand in hand, leave footprints in the burning sand, while Beirut grows up in the flames of war. I swear, but for us it's just a like before. I'm addicted and I'll beg for more of you, enticing me to follow you all over the world. I'm gonna follow that song.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
All right, I wasn't expecting to have to do so many songs tonight. It's been a while since I did a Billy Bragg song, so this one feels somewhat relevant. Oh, the party that became so powerful by sinking foreign boats is dreaming up new promises, 'cause promises mean votes. Being resolute in conference with the ad man's expertise, the majority by their silence should pay for days like these. The right to build community is back behind closed doors. Between government and people stands the right arm of the law. And shame upon the patriot when the mark of the bulldog breed is a family without a home and a pensioner in need. Those whose lives are ruled by dogma are waiting for a sign, and the better dead than Red Brigade are listening on the line. And the liberal with a small L cries in front of her TV, and another demonstration passes on to history. And peace, bread, work, and freedom is the best we can achieve. Wearing badges is not enough in days like these.
That's a nice song.
And that's surely about England, nothing to do with us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the United States.
Nope. Oops.
It's P. Oh, and there you are again.
Well, I think we'll finish it off here.
Okay.
But everybody needs to bring someone next week for the Beatles session. So
That's a good idea.
Very first time he saw Mercy, summer trees shook from the breeze. The afternoon rays shone like gold in her hair and left him weak in the knees. He knew he was meant to follow, no matter where the path led, and the room was splashed by the soft city lights as they lay together in bed. And he found Mercy. Mercy will never stay. She comes in the night like a blanket of light, but she always leaves the same way. Oh, Mercy. Next time he saw Mercy, her eyes drew him into her mind. They walked across fields for hours, and their fingers touched gentle and kind. forever. As he touched his hands to her hair, he closed his eyes and he counted to 10. When he looked, she was no longer there. And he found mercy, but mercy could never stay. She comes in the night like a blanket of light, but she always leaves the same way. Oh, mercy, oh, mercy, oh, mercy. Now he searches the shadows since they've been apart. He's lost alone with a memory and the touch of a ghost crossing his heart. And if you ever find mercy, please don't try to hold on. The harder you try to keep her, the sooner the moment she's gone. But still we long for those moments, search for them everywhere, like the lost rays of the sunset glowing in a lost lover's hair. And he lost mercy, for he knew she never could stay. Comes in the night like a blanket of light, but she always leaves the same way. Oh, mercy, oh, mercy, oh, mercy, oh, mercy.
Love it.
I was just thinking you hadn't played that one in a
Yeah.
while, and I like that song so much.
Thank you.
Dude, it's a great song.
Thank you so much. Well, hope everyone has a good week.
You too.
Hope so too.
How's your weather been out there?
Oh, well, I was complaining to my friend Tom's visiting from New Hampshire, and I was complaining
Right.
how cold it was. It was like 55 yesterday.
he's like trying to punch you in the face.
Outside in the dark.
It actually was 55 around here.
Got up
Yeah.
at 55, huh?
I have a friend who grew up in, I think he grew up in Buffalo and lives in LA now, and said that he had to admit that he actually walked out this morning and it was 48 degrees or something where he was, and he described it as frigid, and he just wanted to express his deep and abiding shame.
Anything below 50 is essentially freezing in
Yeah.
Los Angeles.
We have a gentleman in our accounting department in Glendale
Yeah.
who used to ask one of the customer service reps in my office to mail him leaves that had turned. Sent him envelopes full of turned leaves. A season.
Seasons, what are those?
We've got bags of them here.
Yeah, I know. But sending a bag to the mail is kind of expensive, so it's not such a good deal.
Well, all right, everybody.
All right.
Well,
Good
thank you, Michael, as
It's,
always.
it's Beatles next week. Is that the deal?
That's right. Yeah.
It
Let's
won't
all
be
talk
long,
that
yeah.
up a little bit. And
Yeah,
I mean, the Beatles are kind of, au courant again. And
Yeah, well,
so
they never really went away, you know.
We're going to get back to the Beatles.
And maybe those of us who are frequent flyers might want to check with each other to make sure which songs were.
Yeah.
yeah, that's a fair
But we can
point.
do duplicates, there's different ways to do them. So
That's true.
I mean, we don't want to all do Maxwell Silverhammer,
we'll let you do that one, Pete. You have an anvil there?
No, I will not be doing that one.
An anvil is nice. It is true.
Gotta have it.
Not doing helter skelter.
Oh, now you got me. Now you've given me a challenge. All right, folks.
All right. See you next
Hey,
week.
yeah.
See you soon. Bye.
Take care.
Thank you.